So right now, I'm just gonna do collective energy. This shouldn't be too long, but who knows? Okay, because I have about an hour left to charge my car, so I'll just read whatever comes out. Okay. Okay. So the energy I'm picking up is you're extremely balanced, but there's something that you're unsure about. Okay. So maybe this is actually like you going out to do something. It's definitely giving the energy of like some type of business endeavor, something. Let's see. Okay, so we got King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and Three of Cups. Okay, so there is something that you maybe wanted to give to or did give to. Hi, and like you took like solitude from it. Okay, thank you. Right, you took solitude from it, so let's clarify this for Swords, Holy Spirit. Okay, so Eight of Wands came out, so this is heavy like fire. Well, Three of Cups, that's like water. Let's see. Okay, I'll be about to pop my shoulder out, like literally. But either way, okay, so there was definitely like some type of masculine energy with this King of Pentacles. They were feeling mentally blocked when it came to feeling good about doing something. Okay, there is a lot of forward momentum in whatever this is, but I'm gonna delve more into the energy of there somebody being unsure about being able to enjoy something. So the energy is still coming up kind of like confusing. Yeah, with this Ace of Swords, there's definitely like some breakthrough happening when it comes to the situation. Okay, this is definitely not coming up as like karmic energy. It's coming up as like a breakthrough energy, like something new, like a lot of good company. Okay, especially with these two that came out. All right. But let's go ahead and clarify this Four of Swords as to why this solitude happened or like who's in this energy that you took solitude from. Okay. Yeah, but with this Four of Wands, King of Swords, whoever this is has a clear direction. When it comes about you, okay, there's definitely some communication probably going to come in about some type of momentum, like picking up with something with this Wheel of Fortune energy. It definitely could be involving your finances. Okay, you're turning out of a very like um cycle of like you've been chilling. And it's like now things are gonna start to pick up where you're gonna have like a really full schedule, but it's not gonna be something that's gonna stress you. It's not going to make you feel no type of way because you like it's bread involved, like it's money involved with this Wheel of Fortune. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? Actually, what about this Wheel of Fortune? Let's see. What's that about? Yeah, I said, what about that Wheel of Fortune? We got the Death card. So definitely a new beginning coming your way. And this is definitely something that you foresee in the future. And it's giving you a lot of feelings of love. It's giving you a lot of feelings of just camaraderie with this Knight of Cups energy. It also could possibly be romantic, but we're gonna get into it. Okay, with this Emperor, definitely masculine energy came out. And then with this Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, I definitely have a very confident feminine energy right here. So how this spread is coming out, definitely divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay, with this energy, it's giving this divine masculine energy is like in a position of authority in some type of way, and maybe that could be why the Emperor fell on top of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm gonna go more into this Queen of Wands type of energy because this definitely could be your energy Like for like if you're feminine, but we're gonna go into it because it seems as though it's like it was put out here with this nine of pentacles, right? And it's giving maybe somebody had issues with like their confidence in the past. Like maybe that could be something. Yeah, but your intuition is guiding you towards your horizons expanding. Okay, you're at peace with a lot of the decisions that you made when it came to expressing yourself, right? So yeah, what else? Yeah, you have a lot of success coming towards you. Okay. Hold on, I had to put whoever that was in timeout because why you trolling in my comments? Like, I'm not a slave to the algorithm. I don't really give a fuck. I'm just trying to get these messages out. Okay. But yeah, you're walking towards a lot of success. You're walking towards a lot of inner child healing. Like you're gonna be experiencing a lot of moments as to where you're gonna feel that surge of joy, that childlike joy. So you could be like feeling like a surge of energy. This could be something you're experiencing now or something you will be experiencing in the days to come. Okay. So continue to work on healing your emotions, okay? Especially the way that you are responding to situations that could try to chip at your confidence, okay? So yeah, definitely focus on this Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles energy as to where you are speaking up for yourself, you're speaking the truth, living in your truth, you're being authentic, and you're also remaining optimistic, okay? That is what's gonna bring in this abundance because yeah, Nine of Pentacles, then Wheel of Fortune. The feminine energy is Nine of Pentacles, and then the masculine energy is Wheel of Fortune. Okay. But yeah, and it all depends on your consistency and you having a good routine, continue to be hardworking. And it seems as though that is exactly what you're doing. Okay. And that's, that's why it started out with this temperance energy as to where you're very like balanced. Okay. Yeah. With this Ten of Pentacles, you are well going towards your legacy, okay? You have broken generational curses, so you're stepping into a cycle of building this generational wealth. Okay? So when you have these ideas that come up for you as to where you're like, "Oh, maybe because I don't have this, don't have that." Don't think about what you don't have. Think about what you do have, okay? And God is giving you these downloads for ways to build this generational wealth, okay? For some, yeah, sometimes you do get the money just falls out of the sky, but sometimes you got to put a little bit of work in for it, okay? Like, yeah, like, and if you're a person that has a lot of talents, you have a lot of skills, you have a lot of things that you're good at, and things of that nature, like, you're supposed to use that to help propel you forward, especially when it comes to building your legacy, okay? So, yeah. What about Jesus? Like, what do you mean? Thank you. What you saying sorry for? Oh, what else, Holy Spirit? I ain't even gonna lie, the comments is throwing me off, so Imma just not read the comments. Okay? It's it's irking me, it's funny the time will come, but it's a fact, okay? It's it's distracting me. Alright, what else the collective need to know, Holy Spirit? Yeah, so what you need to know is that you have a lot of choices and decisions, okay? You are definitely moving forward from a toxic, not even a toxic individual, it's like a toxic kind of like lifestyle, like it's just the shit people are into, the shit people are doing, the shit people find fun. It's like it's not, it's not there for you no more. So yeah, yeah, that's because you on a journey towards wish fulfillment. Like if it's not fulfilling you a soul on a soul level physically, if it's not fulfilling you mentally, like emotionally, um, you're not like going towards it is what it's looking like. Yeah, with this Three of Swords energy, it's like you are over like individuals that try to bring up emotions for you that are just unsavory, and it's like now you're experiencing big emotions, but they're about your wish fulfillment. Okay, so maybe you could be feeling like feelings of excitement, you could be feeling like, ooh, like, you just like, yeah. Hey, you said I'm a Libra, I'm drinking red wine. Okay, red wine is good for the heart. That definitely helps to open up your heart chakra. So that's great. With this Queen of Pentacles energy, you're definitely mature, you definitely love yourself, and you're independent, but it's not like a toxic independence as to where, you're able to handle a lot of things on your own, but you're also able to delegate. Like, you are not the individual that's obsessed with having to do everything like on your own. Okay? Yeah, with this Page of Cups, you have definitely healed the part of you that had you being like codependent. So why is why y'all be spamming my chat? And I swear it's only when I go live on Saturdays, bro. Like, come on. Right. So yeah. There's also an individual that has been like, maybe they've had like some type of spiritual awakening. When in regards to some type of bond, some type of something. I'm gonna clarify this Hierophant. Yeah, with this Ten of Cups, it's giving fulfillment. Like somebody views you as fulfillment. Yeah, so that could be wish fulfillment for you. So definitely take what resonates. If you know who this individual is, you're definitely right about it. Yeah, and with this Five of Cups, it's a very healing type of connection. So it's like if you like say this energy is resonating for you, whoever it is, it's like there's a lot of healing. There's a lot of like good things happening. Like someone that is like a karmic individual, okay? Hold up. Okay. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can. Clarify this Five of Cups, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Like you're very focused on yourself, right? With the Seven of Wands, you're definitely standing your ground as well when it comes to something. So maybe like you had some type of wall. Ooh, confirmation. You had like a wall up when it came to something. Yeah, maybe something you felt like it was exhausting you. Expect to feel renewed soon because Nine of Wands came out and then like it was flipping over. So you're currently like transitioning into a renewed type of energy. And I did mention that at the beginning with having like a renewed energy, like a surge of energy, like that excitement that I have picked up on. Okay. Maybe this is something you've been thinking about or curious about, or maybe the Most High wants you to talk to him about it. Talk to God about everything that you're thinking about wanting to happen or what you're wondering about. Like, what is that? What is this? Like, what's that? You know what I'm saying? Like, God's gonna let you know next. Like, that saying, ask and ye shall receive. That is a tried and true testament. Okay. Like, for real. That's why they say, like, be careful what you ask for, okay? Because the things that's worth it, they don't come easy, okay? But you are not, um, you don't shy away from doing the work. So that's really good energy, okay? Yeah, there was definitely like someone that tried to manifest some type of stagnancy in your life, or maybe a stagnancy in a certain type of situation, or moving towards like your goals. Maybe somebody was trying to affect your focus, maybe they were trying to distract you in some type of way. Okay, what about this? Yeah, you moved on from it. Okay, so you pretty much not stunting like whoever or whatever this is. It could be a Gemini, it could be some type of lovers connection. Maybe it could be an individual that try to tempt you in some type of way, but clarified as lovers, oh, see how that came out? Yeah, somebody lied about something, and yeah, that is why you're ushered into this new cycle. Like you transmuted the energy. You transmuted the energy, okay? Somebody tried to say something or do something telling you in a negative way, and it just helped you get into this new beginning even faster. Yeah. Whoever it is going to like express themselves to you soon. Okay. Like who somebody is in solitude, like they're sitting by themselves, like something they did is eating at them on the inside because they knew that it was wrong. Okay. It could have been something someone said to someone else or something. Ma'am, wait, you gonna time you going to time out because don't spam my chat, bro. Like I be saying that, but I feel like that's common courtesy, son. Like, why? Don't write the same thing over and over again, okay? Because I don't gotta be live. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, but you're very courageous. You're very strong. Right? You practice a lot of self-control, and whoever this is, like, they just wasn't expecting that, okay? They was messy as hell. And maybe, like, in the past, you could have been a little messy a little bit. Maybe you like to gossip a little bit in the past. But it seems as though whoever this is, it's like they're stuck in that energy. It's given someone you probably knew in like, like high school or something is what it's giving. And it's like mentally they stayed in that like headspace, like, no, we're here to evolve. Okay. So give yourself a break for whoever you were in the past. Like, yeah, maybe in the past you used to talk a lot of shit. Okay. Maybe in the past, like whatever, but like that's your past. You didn't know any better. And who you were in the past set you up for where you are now. Like you needed to go through that. So now you know better, right? It's people that's out here like just yeah, big ass kid just trifling and they just doing that. They're not focusing on healing or nothing, which is why they stay like that in their lives. And it ends up showing up. It ends up showing up in their hairline. It ends up showing up, like especially those that that saying like when people be like they peaked in high school, like looking down on people or whatever, and then we get a little bit older and they start looking broke, busted, disgusted, and it's just like, bro, like that's karma. But you not starting that, like the energy I'm picking up is like you not even worried about what anybody else is doing or saying about you. Like that's what it's giving. And maybe that's why they did come out in 501s. Yeah, like whew, did you see how that landed? Like the high priestess landed face down on top of this 501s. Okay, your intuition, it's like you know who on bullshit. Like I'm talking to somebody that is very strong. Like you're very strong spiritually, mentally, physically. Like I just heard these bitches can't fuck with you. Period. They can't say nothing. They can't like. It's nothing they can say because if they say anything negative about you, especially if it's out in the open or whatever, like they're gonna come off looking like a big ass hater. Like period. And somebody is big mad. They're big mad about it. Okay, somebody is mad. Like somebody tried to make you out to be as if you were so like mean or rude or something or something. It was negative, and that is not true. That is not true. So like it is what it is. They're gonna have to live with that dumbass decision they made. Period. We got the star and the Sword of Pentacles. Like you are achieving a lot of balance to where a lot of your desires, a lot of your hopes, they're definitely becoming a reality for you at this time. Okay. And then you're realizing that you're responsible for your dreams, you're responsible for your hopes. Okay. So, when I say your desire is becoming a reality, right? Your mind is straight gonna go to the good thing that you desire, right? But you also have to think about subconsciously the shit that you're saying or doing that is contributing to you manifesting that in your current life, right? That's why it's good to remain optimistic. And if you do have an intrusive thought or like you think something negative or say something negative, hell, because ain't nobody perfect, like make sure that you're going back and fixing it, making it positive again, making it light again, okay? Because sometimes there's moments where your ego takes over a little bit and your shadow side, pops out a little bit, but remember, you're not perfect. So don't think that you just messed up a whole bunch of extra stuff. No, you just have to like focus on being a little bit more balanced, okay? Clarify this Two of Pentacles. Yeah. And then it clarify as the justice. So pretty much you living in your truth, okay? Do not say anything that you're gonna regret. Don't do things that you know you're gonna regret. And then if you are like, if you know you're in the wrong about a situation or something, like definitely definitely practice gratitude and doing a little bit of shadow work, okay? Because that helps you to have a good balance with your light and your shadow. Like it's a fight every day, and your shadow is like representing your ego. Your light is representing like your higher self, the voice in your mind that's like motivating you and telling you, "Ooh, like, yeah, do that." You know what I'm saying? Like that voice. And then the voice that's like, should you wear that? Should you? Because it's kind of like the one that has the little doubts. That's your ego, okay? So yeah, the more that you heal your emotions, especially when it comes to the way you're responding to others, that helps to heal your ego. Okay, because you'll know when to be silent, when to speak. Like it takes a lot. It takes a lot. I'm gonna hold you, but you got this. You doing it. I'm even talking to somebody that has. You have a pretty good balance when it comes to your ego. Like your light and your shadow, um or this is something that you are gearing up towards. You're very ambitious to achieving that goal or attaining that goal, maintaining that goal, but you're definitely moving in the right direction because we got justice, and then after we got the chariot, okay? So yeah, justice is represented by Libra, so I could be talking to a Libra. The stars represented by Aquarius, so I could be talking to an Aquarius. Strength is represented by Leo, so I definitely could be talking to a Leo, okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, with this King of Wands, there's definitely a masculine energy that is very confident and strong in their power. Okay, and the way it's coming out is like this individual takes actions, but there's a lot of strength behind their actions. Like whoever this is very like intentional, okay? Yeah, with this Ton of Swords, like the Most High is giving you a lot of closure. Like whoever it is, it's like this energy, they're not like, they don't play around. Like I just heard I don't fuck around. Like maybe somebody says that. No, but I don't know why I just got giggly all of a sudden. But yeah, with this Six of Pentacles, somebody definitely wants to give to you. And you're learning how to give to yourself. I ain't even gonna hold you, especially when it comes to the things that you hope for. Like maybe you think about like when you were a child and like when you were a child and you're like, I want to be this when I grow up. Like you're looking at that, but it's not making you feel crazy. You just like, oh, I still attained what I wanted to be as a child. It's just in a different way. You feel me? Like, oh, you're realizing that everything set you up for where you are now. And you're feeling elated because you know it's gonna do nothing but get better. You get what I'm saying? Definitely that resonates for me, like personally, because when I was younger, I always said that I wanted to be a teacher. And that's still something that I low key want to do. But yeah, that just made me think about that. It resonated for me. With this double card, somebody's definitely like somebody has a Capricorn that they want to give to you, okay, or they're hoping to be able to give to you in some type of way, okay. The energy that's coming up behind this individual is a little bit lustful, but it's not giving as if maybe they're just coming at you with lustful energy. It's giving maybe this could have been a past like connection, but it wasn't no shit that ended crazy. All right, so it's not that ex that whatever that you ran away from, you escaped from. Okay, that's not the energy I'm picking up. Okay, what else? Yeah, somebody wants like the opportunity to have some type of clarity with you in some type of a way. Yeah, neither one. Somebody wants to take pure actions towards you, okay? Yeah, it's given heavy energy of like communication. Like somebody definitely might be, I don't know, calling you or something or messaging you or something. I don't know. But somebody wants to do that. But there was the energy of someone being unsure, okay? So maybe it could be like someone from your past that was unsure about something. Okay? Hey. Yeah, but this page of wands is giving the energy of someone that's like, okay. Like they gotta hype. It's like whoever it is gotta hype themselves up, like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's giving like somebody's like nervous or something. I don't know. But it's real funny. Yeah, judgment is at the bottom of the deck. So the divine has called judgment in a situation. Judgment has been called, like it seems as though somebody has some type of like even like the readings I've been doing the past couple days, it's coming up as a heavy energy of judgment as to where it's like a secret's been revealed or somebody has been revealed. Like, yeah, you definitely gonna have some communication coming through. And it makes sense why it's so strong, right? And the reason why it's like makes sense because we're in December, it's about to be New Year's, so there's a lot of revelations happening, there's a lot of ascensions happening, there's a lot of people realizing like, oh, you not who I thought you were. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of energy that's coming up. And it's not bad, okay? Because when you feel like you looking at somebody and you like, oh, I can't have nothing to do with you for real. You gotta go over there. That God setting you up to receive something better because they can't come with you on the journey, right? Because they gonna try to lie, cheat, steal, do whatever the hell crazy shit to take your shit from you. That's why you can't get it while these motherfuckers here. That's why when somebody give you pushback and they pretty much show you that they don't really fuck with you like that. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta let them go. Okay, because if they meant to be in your life, like they will be in your life. You feel me? And sometimes people have change of heart or whatever or whatever. But at the end of the day, if somebody wants to go, let them go and just focus on you and your forward momentum. Because at the end of the day, you can't control nobody else and what they do, what they say, or whatever. You can only control you. You feel me? So the same way you could be stressing about what somebody else is thinking or what they doing or whatever, but just focus on you. Because who the fuck knows what they thinking or what they doing? If you For you to find out what somebody's thinking or doing, they're gonna tell you. And you're gonna be like sure that they're being honest and genuine because you have that spiritual discernment. You feel me? You know that like you're not somebody that's just letting people just act any kind of way. You said, do I know King Von? Like, no. And stop doing your work before not everything, listen to everything. First thing in the morning. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually about to clear my cards up to answer your question. Can you answer it again? Oh. Well, thank you for tuning in. I don't know if you're going to sleep now, but I'm about to clear up the cards and then I could answer your question. But yeah, you're definitely like, listen, because I'm only gonna tell you what you need to know, okay? And pretty much someone they just they tried to make you be out to be like somebody that you wasn't. Maybe you went through a hard time or something, or like it's given the energy of like reactive abuse low key. You know how when someone does something to you and it's like nobody sees what they did to you, they only see your reaction. You get what I'm saying? And from your point of view, it could possibly be like somebody kept poking at you, poking at you, poking at you. And when you finally bit back, it's like all eyes was on you. You feel me? That is the worst feeling ever. And I get it because I have been through that. And that's when I learned, like, you know what? I'm not about to say anything. Like, God is gonna reveal the truth in divine time. And that's literally what ended up happening. Like literally. And them same people still mad. What? Like, what are you talking about? The fact that you had to write, like, okay, the fact that you had to write your height and your weight and all that stuff, saying like you're a good looking guy. At the end of the day, like, do you real shit believe that? Because if you believe that, you wouldn't do that, you know? Like, girls don't want like a guy that's just like out there, you know? Okay. You feel like you have to want to go to bars to like meet women? That's not really a good foundation. But who am I to judge? Do you, boo? All right, Slash. I'm about to read your energy real quick. Like me, if I was out here searching for love, I would go after shit that like I was interested in. Like I like to read, so like I would be elated if I met like my person at like a Barnes and Noble or like like something like that. Even if it was something like Dave and Buster's or like I don't fucking know the skating rink, like I would feel better about meeting somebody in a setting like that because it's like meeting somebody at the bar or like it like that is not. It's like Russian roulette, but then again, in general, it's Russian roulette. That's from not dating. I'm not gonna say I gave up on dating, but like, yeah, no. Like I don't be rejecting love, but I can't lie. Like I don't reject it though. Cause I've had guys like ask me for my number and I'll be like, cool, and then I'll just never text them. Like that's where I'm at right now. And I'm at peace with it. Cause but I took baby steps. At least I did. The little conversation. But yeah, I'm just not into that. Okay. So what's the energy? What's let me shuffle again. Holy Spirit, clear messages. Or slash, what does he need to know at this time? Okay. So Eight of Wands came out on the side. So it's some type of situation that it's like you're hoping that it'll be good for you. Like you're hoping that you'll be able to enjoy it. Like you're hoping that it'll be like a good time. Like, yeah. What about this? Yeah. Like I'm not making it up. Okay. Like whoever you are, like you're hoping to have a good time with somebody. And with this Three of Swords energy, it's like it's a lot of big emotions like surrounding it. But I'm going to clarify this Three of Swords because it did stay over here in the deck. So it's giving maybe somebody like outside of you could be it's giving like maybe a friend or like maybe some I don't know, but somebody like a monitoring spirit or something. But yeah, with this King of Cups energy is how you're being viewed. You're viewed in a very good light, like high vibrational. It's like it's giving individuals view you as like the light in the room. It's like people like to be around you. You're probably somebody like you like make people laugh and you just make people feel really good about themselves. And maybe whoever it is tried to tempt you in some type of way, or you could be the individual, like you tempt people. Yeah, with this Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, this definitely could be like a feminine energy that like they're a very honest like individual and maybe you're viewing them as fulfillment or they're viewing you as fulfillment, but somebody is like they're feeling like afraid because of the temptation. Like maybe you guys are like both super attractive, right? Because that's honestly that's the energy I'm picking up. You're super attractive, that other person is super attractive, and you guys are both wondering like if I take you seriously, would you do this? Or do you do it's like y'all thinking the same about each other. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what's coming out. What else? Yeah, and that's what led kind of to like the harmony to yeah, but there's a first start happening. So this is resonating like you have like it's gonna be sudden. Like it's gonna be super, super sudden. Maybe you're having dreams. Maybe you had a dream about this individual. Maybe you've been thinking about whoever they are like for a while. Um, Either way, like it's gonna be very sudden, okay? And it's a lot of confidence here with this King of Wands. Um, Definitely two strong individuals. But what about that feminine that popped out? Because what they needed to know all the tea. Okay, I said, what about that feminine? Listen, seven ones came out on the side, and then the justice card came out. Pretty much. Okay. There was an individual that was like they were trying to compete with you in the background in some type of way, okay? But you came up as justice as to where you walking your truth, talking your truth, living your truth. Like it ain't no cause about you. Like you not a widow. Like you don't have a secret persona. You don't have like all that shit that whoever this is got. And they feel a way about that. Yeah, and whoever it is that tried to doubt you in some type of way, maybe they could have talked down on you or something. Whoever it is, they're certain about the truth, or you could be certain about the truth, flip and switch it. But yeah, yeah, definitely divine feminine. There was a karmic feminine that tried to say a divine feminine was a divine feminine, and it just came out. Like it came out. That's crazy. People be bugging. Yeah, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's someone that's planning to be very consistent coming towards this divine feminine, or it could be a divine masculine, but the masculine came out as King of Pentacles, so definitely could be definitely going towards divine feminine though. Yeah. Somebody also with this four swords energy, it's the energy of like something that maybe it's at a distance, pretty much. Yeah. Because four swords in verse, like it's at a distance. Maybe somebody's at a distance from someone, or you are at a distance from whoever it is that was in their feelings. Or maybe somebody wants to close the distance between you guys and they have a clear like direction of where, they want things to go. Oh yeah. Yeah. But maybe you don't trust the direction, like you don't trust where whoever this is going, because somebody like to go towards new. Okay. Somebody like liked karmic energy, maybe that's what they presented. Like maybe somebody presented something that it's like they presented, okay, I'm getting a timeline. This is what someone presented. They presented like a persona that was kind of like a defense mechanism, okay? And with this hangman energy, it's like maybe you let go of them or they let go of whatever that is. But let's clarify. Yeah, somebody let go of some type of illusion. They let go of like they let go of okay? But whatever is like what was let go of, it led somebody to go towards a lot of opportunities to process like their feelings in a healthy way. Somebody definitely is focusing a lot on their healing, and that's really good. Okay. There's definitely an energy of someone that was very like nervous. What else? Yeah, with this magician, it's like somebody's manifesting. You're manifesting a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna say a lot because the energies feels like very, very intense. I'm not gonna hold you. That's why I said like it was giving like divine feminine and divine masculine. Okay, and it's mainly because like just of the way that it fell out. The karmic energy came out, but then it was like that shit was cut short. You feel me? Like that's how it is with, divine masculine, especially divine masculine, because that energy don't be playing. Like the cards just be like like it be so it's been very synchronistic. And I've actually this time I actually picked up. So this definitely could be collective energy or even get energy slash like it's just intense. But for me, it's like I'm big with patterns, especially with my readings. So yeah, this timeline definitely seems a little familiar. But yeah, it's all about the choices and decisions that you make. There's definitely some expression, some communication, and it could bring you a lot of happiness. And then it's like the sun card fell on top of the magician. Okay. So that means that, whatever decisions that you make when it comes to emotionally expressing yourself, as long as you being true to yourself, like being truthful, being honest, that is going to be the key to manifesting the success, this inner child healing, and it's all about the choices and decisions you're making. Okay. So yeah, yeah. And this is your encouragement from the most high with the strength card. Like you have the strength within you. Like you have the strength within you to make the right decisions. Um, you definitely have like a good intuition, okay? Because not gonna lie, like the karmic energy, yeah, well, y'all hear it. So the karmic energy pretty much like it's not affecting anything. Okay. Yeah, the cycle is like closed out, and somebody definitely could like feel a way about that because the world car flew out super fast on the floor. So that means that you have closed out of the cycle with individuals that are just not being genuine. Like that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. Mhm. Yeah. Maybe somebody could be having anxiety about some type of romantic connection, or maybe somebody could have anxiety when it comes to like moving with love. Maybe somebody isn't used to being what's that word, like affectionate? Not affectionate, that's not the word. Maybe it could be, but it's not. But I wasn't like to me, it wasn't giving affection. It was giving like, someone that has been through a lot like emotionally, and it's not like they're I can't think of it, but pretty much somebody just has anxiety a little bit when it comes to like this a romantic connection, this romantic connection, because I said this, so this could be something that you are doing right now or dealing with right now. Okay, and it's a lot of hard work that's happening to go towards healing and forgiveness. Okay, so definitely don't give up. Okay, especially if this is your energy for like if you're really processing and thinking about a lot of things, like don't be too hard on yourself. This is not a step back, it's a step forward. You are in a period of reflection. That means that you are divine, you are part of the 144. We all are doing that this month. Okay, because we're getting prepared for April. Okay, New Year's, over here, New Year's, whoop, that big ass ritual. Yeah, that affects us. But you're like, you know what I'm saying? You giving up for springtime. You gearing up for, the seeds to start sprouting. You feel me? Right now, you're planting the seeds by healing. You feel me? So right now is the time where you're gonna journal. You're gonna, you know, put a little bit more into your self-care and your self-love, nurture yourself, doing the things that's making you feel good. Make sure that you're remaining active, especially remaining active, okay, to work out, these emotions that you're processing, okay. That's a good way to cleanse your emotions. You don't always have to journal or say affirmations to cleanse your energy or light sage to cleanse your energy. You going to the gym and working out, whatever you got to work out, that helps to cleanse it too. Confirmation. Not yeah. And you with a lot of clarity as well. Okay. So yeah. That'll help you move on from conflict as well. Okay. Especially individuals that try to like, bait you. There's gonna be people that try to bait you into some bullshit, but you see it coming from a mile away. So like it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't let shit piss you off, especially in this climate, because people feed off of that. Like I don't get it. like people just feed off of negativity, like, phew. And that's why they be looking the way they do. Oh, Lord forgive me. See, I'm still working on me, dog. Okay, somebody, you're about to have a breakthrough when it comes to working with others and collaborations, okay? Maybe you've had like not really like a good history with working in a group setting, okay? Because maybe people were envious with you and made it feel like something was wrong with you, okay? You are about to be receiving a lot of confirmations, okay, in the time to come about like how awesome like you are, okay? Like you're gonna be like validated, and it's not even that you're seeking validation, right? Because the only validation we should be seeking is coming from the most High. But at this time in your life, you're ushering into a cycle as to where you are deserving of that validation because the most high is for sure that you're not gonna get caught up in your ego. So that is a warning for someone. Okay, don't get caught up in your ego. Okay, don't get caught up in your ego and get yourself into a sticky situation, okay? Don't do it. Don't, because that's what people hoping for. Right? It could be a Taurus that's hoping for maybe somebody wanted you to be bonded or bonded to some type of difficult situation, some type of conflict, right? But it doesn't seem like it's happening. They trying to make fetch happen, but they can't because nobody can fuck with you. That just went full circle. Because I feel like I said that in the beginning. But yeah, those are messages. Yeah, be generous with yourself, okay? And I'm be generous. Real. It's like when you like say if you have a feeling as if you feel like for you, Aaron, like if you feel like you want companionship, because that's what it's giving. You want companionship, right? Pour that love into yourself. And that puts you in the energy to receive what you're actually wanting, okay? Because you could get to the root of it. Because sometimes maybe you don't even want companionship for real. Maybe you don't want companionship because you talking about going to the bar. Maybe you just want to go and relax and have a good time and laugh and just so maybe go to like you want to go to the bar, go to like a karaoke bar, like go to like a lounge where you could socialize because maybe that's what you want. Okay, because a lot of times like we got to get to the root of our feelings of why we're feeling a certain way. Like just like you might like I could do this for example. Your stomach could be grumbling, right? And automatically there's two people, two sides of it, right? One side is gonna say, um, let me go drink some water, wait 30 minutes and see if I still want something. And then the other side is gonna go and make a plate of food and just heat up the whole plate and eat the whole plate and then feel crazy afterwards. You have to learn how to really think like, why am I feeling this way? What is this about? What is triggering this feeling? What is triggering like this emotion? And if you get it, you get it. Okay. But the most high is about to be really like generous with you. You have a lot, I can't lie, like the feeling that just came over me just now just felt like amazing. Maybe whoever's watching, like maybe you felt that too. With this Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, you are in a fertile waiting period right now. You are in a period as to where you're waiting for signs and synchronicities from most high, okay, to let you know how to move forward in this journey that you're on, okay? So right now, like really what's mainly coming out is like just focus on, what you want to come in. Okay. Focus on your triggers. If something's triggering you in like a negative way, definitely transmute that energy, do something that you like. If you are getting like feelings that are unsavory and maybe you can't shake the feeling, you feel me? That doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. That don't mean that you're not healing, you're messing up your healing. No, that means that you got to get it out. Okay. So you can work out, you can do something that calms you, that makes you feel really good. You can read like a book. You could definitely like do that. My part is charged once to get into this. Yeah. You guys have a good night. I really hope this reading helped you. It's definitely helped me a little bit when it comes to healing, like my inner child, and that I've been focusing a lot lately. Okay, because it takes a lot of hard work to heal. You know, don't be too hard on yourself. You know, nurture yourself, love yourself, do the best things that you got to do for you. Okay, because you're worthy of it. Because you deserve it. Okay, and if you're doing anything and you might feel like a little bit like overwhelmed, take a break. Okay, there's a lot of healing that's done with taking a break. It's a lot of healing that's done with taking a nap, have a lazy day. You feel me? Like you gotta everything is gonna work out in divine timing because you God's child. So why wouldn't it work out for you? Right? That's the energy. So yeah, I'll be right back. Plug this call real quick. Okay. Yeah, so actually I'll let y'all ride with me because I know how to get home without the GPS. Yeah. Might witness me get lost. But yeah, you're definitely moving in the right direction. It's a lot of good happening. Okay. It's a lot of good things that's happening. You just gotta stay positive. Okay. Even when things happen, like if you feel like somebody trying to test you, right? Trying to test your patience. I can use this as example because where I live, the culture here, horrible. I ain't gonna hold you. It's real horrible. Real because I'm in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Okay. So when people try to talk about like, oh, people not friendly, like I get it. But where I'm at, people try to bait you into bullshit. Like, I don't know. People always fuck with me. Okay. I'm 5'2.5". I don't look like I'm from here. I don't know where I look like I'm from, but look like I'm from anywhere. So that makes me a target because I'm already sticking out. I'm sticking out like a sore thumb with the status quo. Like I don't do what everybody do, say what everybody say, wear what everybody wear. Like I'm just not part of the crowd. You feel me? For a long time, it used to make me feel bad because, like, damn, like I want to be included. People have those feelings, fear missing out and stuff like that. And those are things that was something that I struggled with in elementary, middle school. But as I got older, I realized like fuck that it turned me angry a little bit to where like if anybody would do the slightest thing to get on my nerves, I'm going to blow it up. Like you're not gonna. And I did that as a defense mechanism because it was like, okay, you want to play with me? I'm gonna show you why you don't play with somebody even just a little bit. Um, yeah, I mean it worked for the most part, but it didn't make me feel good inside. Because as the older I got, especially from having my kids, like I realized I want to tap more into my feminine energy, into my emotions, and naturally I evolved into that, wanting that. And I ain't all the way there. Like I'm not gonna try to act like, oh, I'm not. But like better than where I've been. Better than like the spaces I have been emotionally, especially emotionally. Okay. So don't be hard on yourself. Like, the storms you have went through, the shit that you have made it through because you made it through. You feel me? Like nothing is ever perfect, but you always have to acknowledge the growth that you have made. Okay. And don't be ashamed to talk about your like things that have happened to you in the past. But if you're talking about something that happened to you in the past and it's affecting you negatively in the now, You gotta unpack that and work through that on your own. Okay. When it comes to the people in your life, whether it's your friends, your family, your partner, or whatever, like they not your own personal like they're it's like people not always gonna be the like they don't want to always hear every single thing that's going on in your mind. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that you learn like as you get older, especially for my people that have kids. Like me having kids, like that's what made me realize that. Because I used to be shallow. I'm not gonna hold you. I did. I used to be shallow, and I didn't give a fuck about honestly, 9 times out of 10, I didn't care about nothing that was coming out of your mouth, like, especially with me with dudes. Like, yeah, look good, sit pretty, and shut up. Like, that's the type of energy I had. That's not cool. It's not cool to be like that. But I know Jesus loved me, but literally, like, you a work in progress, okay? We all a work in progress. I can't stress it enough. We beat ourselves up to be so perfect, especially for my feminines. Take that pressure off your back. As long as you're making at least one improvement every day, as long as you're meeting at least one goal a day, as long as you're not taking no steps back, you good, bro. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's just don't give. They just out here living crazy and they make it look pretty. They got to do so much work to make it look nice, to make it look pretty. And when they go to sleep, when they look in the mirror, they're not proud of what they see. You are. Hey, keep that energy. Keep that energy. You spreading the gospel to the people. Do that on your page though, Bookie. Go live on your page. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Mama, love is the highest frequency. Can't can't nobody take the love that you have. All the love that you gave to individuals, you gave it. And you still have more because you're infinite source of love. You don't need to siphon it from nobody. You feel me? Like you don't need like a certain kind of way to get something so you could feel something. You feel me? You the source of the light. You. You don't need all the hoopla or the bullshit that everybody else needs. Okay. You don't need no spell work. You don't need no incense. You don't need no sage. You don't need none of that. But it helps. But you don't fucking need it. At the end of the day, all you need to do is pray, bro. If it's some shit that's really bothering you, like if it's something that's really bothering you, real, real bad, you can't stop thinking about it. I promise you, give it to God. Write God a letter. He was gonna change. And this is coming from experience. Okay. I didn't always read tarot. And even with me reading tarot, like I'm reading the collective energy. You feel me? I'm reading like all collective energy. Now, if I did a personal reading, yes, I could read your energy and whoever's in your energy. You feel me? But even I still don't know what is gonna happen tomorrow. And if anybody's claiming that they know exactly what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, they're lying to you. Because energy changes in a moment. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we all have free will. Motherfucker could love you today and hate you tomorrow. They could hate you today and love you tomorrow. You don't know what the fuck the next motherfucker's gonna do. That's why you gotta just focus on you and what you doing and moving forward, doing what you gotta do. Just in gratitude for the shit that you got, saying thank you to God for the shit that's about to come. That's it. Like for real. Don't be so worried about what somebody's trying to do to hurt you. Don't be so worried about that because you giving it life. Like seriously. I remember I used to be friends with this girl, man, but that bitch got her karma though. I ain't even gonna hold you. But anyway, we was roommates for a little bit. And this is when I first had my daughter. She used to no, actually, this went a couple years before that. Right? So she had this one house. She told me that there was thing in her house, ghosts in her house or something. I remember she told me like, yeah, it would turn the fire on the stove. It would do a whole bunch of shit in her house or whatever. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Then the next time she told me about it, this bitch starts saying like she named it and all this shit. Mind you, this was before I got into spirit. This was before I was awakened. You feel me? Before God said, "You wake up, bitch." Before all that, so I'm like, bro, like I don't play with duppies. Like I'm Jamaican, like we called it duppy. Like I don't play with shit like that. Like I'm not playing with no ghosts. Even to this day, like I'm not with it. I'm not with none of that. I prayed about that. I said, God, thank you for awakening me to these spiritual gifts that I have. But please, I do not want to see no ghost people walking around touching my stuff, all that foolishness. I'm good. Okay. That's why the only divination I practice is through energy work. Fuck is you doing, bro? These people be so scared of the fucking police that they'll slam their brakes in the middle of downtown traffic. Is you dumb nigga? Back to what I was saying. Forgot. Because that shit just blew me. And this is a fucking minivan that's in front of me. Like, mm, 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 mm. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. That was nothing but the enemy. That was nothing but the enemy. The cop was on the side of the street. The cop wasn't even driving, dog. His lights wasn't even on. This person driving, he slows down. And then he fucking slams on his brakes because he sees the cop car right there. Why would you stop, dummy? People just don't make sense. But yeah, forgot what I was saying, y'all. But yeah, people just, you gonna get tested. You just have to know who you are. Like, know who you are, know who your daddy is, okay? And keep the faith. Be positive. Be optimistic. Like, period. Regardless of what the fuck you had to go through. Because it's always something. It's always something. See, this it's cool. To release the real wage for y'all. Swear to God. Because if I was on my personal page, I would have been cussing up a storm, cussing these people out. But listen, I'm trying to show y'all like my healing, okay? I'm still healing. People be tripping. They be out here wilding for what? They about to run that red light. Go ahead, do it. You already halfway through. But yeah, it's a lot of characters out here. Can't lie. People just be on bullshit. They just want to see you be oh, like green. I can't read it. Man, it's a lot of good things though. I can't lie. When it comes to this energy, it's a lot of good things. Purging, it's a lot of purging happening. That's why in these past couple readings that I posted, like you to release it, process your feelings in a healthy way, release it in a healthy way. Good ways to release that: working out, setting intentions, and I mean, I don't know. Everyone has a different way to set their intentions. But for me, when I say set intentions, That's like, when you wake up and you like, cool, thank you God for waking me up this morning. And you just say, today is gonna be a good day. That's setting an intention type shit. Do that, but before, like, when you do anything or everything or some things, you feel me? Because you're not a robot. You can't stay on top of doing, like, niggas, you gonna stop. You gotta pay attention when it comes to everything. I'm never doing this again. Pardon me, because I be trying to not pass to everything. I was doing good. Then listen, authenticity, right? But yeah, energy is, it feels really good. I can't. During the retrograde, I was like, "Er, what is this?" 'Cause my retrograde, it started out as a high, and then it was like, okay, peaceful. Then I got bored. And y'all know how it is when you get bored. That shit's horrible. Little backstory on me, like my parents, my mom was like a hot girl and my dad was like a hot boy. So can you imagine having parents like that? Oh, the fuck is you doing? Like they swear, like, and they had to be doing that shit on purpose. Had to be. They literally was swerving like this just now. They had to be playing. But yeah, so like I really didn't have no guidance, you feel me? And I was never attracted to like that kind of lifestyle. Like yeah, I like to go to parties and stuff, but it's not to like meet guys or you know what I'm saying to be seen. Like the dance and listen to music. Like I'm West Indian. Like that's what it is for me, you know? That's made it hard for me to connect with a lot of females because females just be worried about the male gaze and doing stuff for male, whatever the fuck. Like I'm not with that. But that was bad for me because of my ego. Because in the past, my ego got real big because I don't know why the people did that, but they just let me talk to them. Man, why you let me be mean to you? Like, why do y'all like that? But that be the ones with mommy issues. So maybe you feel me? Yeah, that's why it's good to reflect, okay? Because you find out a lot of things and come to a lot of realizations, and you also get a lot of clarity, a lot of like understanding when it comes to how you operated in the past and the different dynamics and the different cycles that you broke out of. What are you doing? But yeah, it's definitely good. That was funny though, because I channeled that at the beginning of this meeting. Like these bitches can't fuck with you and can't. Would you park so close to my door, dog? Like you bitches, it's like they know which spot is my spot. You feel me? Like my name not on a spot. Real shit. Fuck would not want to park in front of my door, dog. That be the shit I be talking about. I be getting tested too, bro. What a song. Hey, nah, I'm in front of you. So it's able to, even if I improved your mood just a little bit, that was the job and the job was done. Okay. I really hope you feel lighter. I really hope you have a good night. I'm going to do my best to try to go live tomorrow, but we'll see because tomorrow's like a hair day for me and my children. So depending on how long that takes and if I wake up on time and get, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I hope you have a good